All right, good morning, and we're here over on Linden Street in Southeast Yonkers with many residents looking over with some pretty grim statistics. You know, Con Ed's reporting that in this particular area, 758 customers, almost 800 customers are experiencing outages. Poplar Street, Linden Street, Willow Street, Oak Street, Park Hill Avenue, Van Clorton Park Avenue. But remember, it doesn't take into account some of the apartments that have shared meters. So there are some buildings here that have 1 meter. So that number of nearly 800 is severely undercounted. And some buildings, like I said, have many. So there are many more customers being affected in this community than in other communities across the city. But those are just numbers. People in this area don't have generators. In many cases, anywhere to go. That includes 38 senior citizens in Housing Authority at 200 Willow Street that are just 3 days without power. Right? One of the residents here uses oxygen to breathe on most days. Another needs a motorized bed to sit up so she can eat. Restoration is proceeding at a snail's pace. Yesterday at 4 p.m., 24 hours after the storm, there were 10,146 reported customers out. This morning, Con Ed has reported that there are 9,500 still out. That's about 6% of the population having their power restored. That is simply unacceptable. Con Ed is falsely saying that the problem lies with the city. That is not true. They can't restore the power until the trees are removed, is what they'll tell you. You can see the tree over my shoulder. The truth is, Con Ed knows this, is that we cannot go near that tree until Con Ed sends a crew to certify that the wires are dead. They need to be here while these trees are being taken down. I have with me the Commissioner of Parks. I have with me the Deputy Commissioner for Public Works, and they are ready, willing, able, with the crews to get that tree off those wires. The storm was not a surprise to anyone, and Con Ed knew it was coming. But where was their plan? Where were there additional crews from all the other utilities companies from across the region who could have provided mutual assistance? They should have been contacted before the storm, not after. They knew the storm was coming. The storm started in Florida. It really seems like Con Ed's readiness plan really consisted of them hoping this storm was going to blow out to sea. It's like planning for your retirement by buying a lottery ticket. I support Governor Cuomo's call for the PSC to investigate Con Ed. I also urge the PSC to impose substantial financial penalties to Con Ed as a result of their negligence and what they're doing to this community. Maybe if Con Ed pays the price at the profit margin, next time they'll do the right thing by the people of this community. With that, open up. Are there any questions? Yes.
What kind of creative solutions are being taken so that the next time something like this happens, we have an answer to this? There are so many landscapers that live in this area. We can take care of this tree if we knew that these power lines were out. What kind of has an answer for this?
We would take care of these trees, this tree right now. We have the crews to take care of this tree. This is a priority, but it isn't a priority Con Ed, and that's why we can't get here. This is a priority community. We want this tree cleared. We want this power restored. The people here suffer more than people on the other side of town. And so, listen, when I was driving in some communities, like I was in St. John's, I bet you a third of the people had generators. And so I'm not saying that people don't suffer, but here, much more than anywhere else. So we are, and that's part of what I'm trying to do today, which is bring awareness to the plight of what we're dealing with here. At the same time, make sure that Con Ed pays the price for what they're doing. So that, listen, they're having a monopoly on the system, and if they can't be prepared, global warming and the weather is no longer a surprise to anybody. These storms are happening all the time. We all know that. Be prepared. If you can't be prepared, get out of the way and let someone else do the job. All right, thank you. All right, thank you, everybody.